We're on.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to the latest edition of the Mediocre Maintenance Man. I'm Steve, the Mediocre Maintenance Man. This edition, I'd like to call Replacing the Kitchen Faucet. Right here. You say, Mediocre Maintenance Man, what's wrong with it? It looks so nice. What's wrong? Look. Oh, look at this. This works fine, right? Fine, yeah. Well, the problem is when your wife is a sink ninja, she takes it and oh! So this is what happens when your wife is a sink ninja and tears up your faucet. So you get this situation here.
No.
It's a little bit, kind of a pretty good stream when that happens, and I've heard it might have hit somebody in the face or sprayed somebody. So anyway, we're going to replace the kitchen sink with the, I just went to Menards, we have an American Standard Copley, I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to replace it, and let's get to it, shall we? Oh, you turned it. You turned the thing. Okay. All right, so I did install this faucet a few years ago. How long ago? How long have we had this faucet?
10 years?
I was going to guess maybe 10. So
Okay.
lasted 10 years, which is all right. But anyway, so the first thing we want to do, we're going to replace the faucet. Turn off the water supply. All right. So I'm going to go down here underneath. Can you see under here?
Mm-hmm.
Up here. So this is a water supply, a valve. It's a ball valve, quarter turn ball valve that I installed last time when I replaced the faucet. So I'm going to turn those, quarter turn. Now the water should be off. All right. So some of your sinks may not have these in here. That might have to be another video. Show you how to install these compression ball valves. They're kind of handy when you need to just change out one faucet like we're doing right now. So, all right, so now with the water off, we're gonna climb under here, under the sink, and you'll notice up there, so the water supply hoses are going up into the faucet, so there's a nut right there that's just holding it on, one large nut. And so we're gonna take a crescent wrench and loosen that, and then we'll pull up the top and be able to remove the whole thing coming up through the top. All right, stay tuned. Go on. All right, so I got under there, and this nut and this thingy, weird looking washer, was what was holding this on. That's all I was holding on. It was pretty hard to get off, so but it's off now, so happy about that. So now this should just come right off. So I haven't tried this yet, so we're just gonna see how it's gonna work. So this came off, and it's coming out. I got a bunch of hoses there. Yeah, look at that. So there it is. I'm going to get underneath there and take apart some of these hoses, because I didn't know. I thought I could unhook that when I got it out, but it looks like I got to unhook it from underneath. So we'll go back, going back down. All right, so we're back down here underneath. Was I recording that whole time? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna loosen this top nut here. Get that hose loose, so I'll spare you the agony of watching me try to do that. All right, so we got the hot and cold water lines disconnected. One's peeking up right there. So we'll pull this up, and now the pull-out hose, or actually the water supply, the pull-out hose thing here has a clip. This is probably different for different manufacturers. So I'm gonna just pull this clip out, and hopefully that comes out. Pull this clip out. And then this will come right out. See?
Good.
Yeah, nice. And then this.
All right.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So there's our old faucet.
All right.
What's left of it there. Now, let's go look at the new faucet.
Let's clean this up.
We're going to clean this up. This happens to everybody, okay? This junk here, it happens. It's just you pull your faucet out, it'll be junk. Just saying.
All right.
All right, so here's our new faucet, okay? Pretty fancy. You know, touch on, motion on.
I didn't know
Alexa connected. None of that. Has none of that. None of that. So, yeah. So this is where we're going to feed this down through the hole. This is a. We have 3 holes in our sink, so we're going to add this to it. This came with it. We're going to thread all these hoses down through there. Okay, and this is disconnected, and then once we get this down through there, we'll plug this in like that. Looks like we've got a little seal thing that holds it on like that. Here is a retainer washer and stuff, so we're gonna, that's so nice, it has screws that you can actually get to instead of a nut that you can't. So I'll go on over all these and thread on to this, and then we'll tighten it down. So let's get started. All right, so then once we get that down there, this is a weight, and this will attach right here, and that's what's going to keep the hold the retractable faucet back up in there. This little weight here. So we'll put that on once we get it all hooked up. All right, now I get everything tightened down up top. Now we're going to slide that other piece, connect that hose in there and pull that collar down over it. We're going to connect up the water supply, and we should have some water. Oh, and also sometimes when you do stuff like this, you break other stuff. So I'm going to have to fix this little issue right here that I knocked off. So anyway. Okay, so I got the water lines hooked up. I got the weight on. It's kind of hard to see. I got the weight on back there. So we're going to fire up the water here. Turn the water back on. Check for leaks down here. I wonder if it's on up there. Well, it should turn to the left. There it goes. My hot water's on. I don't feel any leaks there. Cold water is on. No leaks there. All right, let's go see what happens. All right, so there's faucet. Look at that. Okay, that's terrible. I don't know what the deal is with that. We'll have to do some troubleshooting on that one. Came out so great at first. All right, we'll have to figure that out. Okay, so now check it out. There we go. All right, much better. Had a little build up in the spout here, so I had to take this off. This just screws off, the head does, and then just kind of ran some water through it and cleaned it out. So I know water was running through it before, and my weight is having a problem running into some plumbing down there, so I'm gonna have to figure that out so we don't have the droopy faucet here. All right, but so far so good. Now I got to fix the other stuff. Thanks for tuning in.